Let's talk about the chrome silver Bionicle Konohi Hao mask. Why does it exist? What's it worth? And is there something that's even rarer? Yeah, it's a lot rarer. Let's discuss the story behind these masks and maybe discuss a couple ways you could use them in a mock, if you're lucky enough to have one. The Chrome Hao Bionicle mask is, well, it's simply stunning. I mean, Tahu's mask has always looked really pretty, but man, it looks even better when it's shiny and special. So this mask appeared in a rather strange set. It was called 8546 Power Pack. Now this is a special edition promotional set that was released in 2001. The set included a CD, Hafu the Matoran with his little disc, as well as a poster, and of course, the Chrome Hao. But the set came with a few other strange things. That CD-ROM that I mentioned before, it included some original music. The first track was called The Bionicle Music by Liwa. Didn't know Liwa wrote music, but there you go. So this music appeared in various forms of media, including the Matanui online game and the Vaki online animations. The next track though was called Hara Matha Flow, with vocals and guitars by Gully, programming by Kopaka. There you go. Apparently this was a bit of a darker piece, which featured vocal tracks that contained the words Still Searching and Rock 1, Rock 2, Rock 3. And finally, you have Komu Rocks. Again, vocals and guitars by Gully and programming by Kopaka. This was a guitar-driven mix that was interspersed with the words, Rock Your World. So yeah, kind of weird, and a little bit strange. But hey, at least this promotional item gave us this beautiful mask. Now, yeah, so this is chrome silver. Now, LEGO doesn't really make chrome pieces anymore, whether they're chrome gold or chrome silver, they just don't do it. And it's because of a few different reasons. The first is it's pretty expensive to chrome pieces, so they don't really do it anymore. The other reason is that the chrome had a tendency to chip off, especially when kids would play with these chrome pieces a fair bit. The end result, once some of the chrome had come off, it didn't really look that pretty. And given that LEGO wants people to really actively play with the LEGO that they get, it just seemed counterintuitive to make them chrome. So look, it's a good thing this was produced in 2001, because otherwise we may never have got a chrome mask. Although, there is another. There's this solid gold Konohi Hao. I guess you could argue it's not inherently chrome since it's made out of 14 karat gold, but still, it looks pretty. Now, this is extremely rare, not only because they were produced in 14 karat gold, but there's only about 30 of them that are known to even exist. In 2001, these were given out to employees who worked for LEGO, as well as a few different contest winners. Now, this includes a chain that runs through 2 holes in the slot at the top of the mask. So yeah, it's either a mask or a necklace, it's a bit of both. Now, this is a lot more expensive than the chrome silver Hao. For reference, the silver Hao is worth anywhere from 40 to 70 Australian dollars, according to Bricklink, and this translates to roughly 30 to 50 US dollars. Now look, it's still pretty expensive for one LEGO piece, but it's not too outrageous, especially when you have some rare masks that are worth hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars. But this solid gold Hao, well, some have seen it listed for close to $24,000 on eBay, although the listing for that ended a few years ago, so I can't actually get any solid proof of what it actually sold for. It might have just been listed for that and no one bought it. I've seen other people discuss that this mask was worth about $5,000. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to lock in the exact price of this piece because there's not really any records of what they've sold for. But given that it's made of gold and there's not many of these that were produced, it's fair to say this is worth a lot of money. So the early 2000s was a time of a lot of experimentation and quite strange LEGO sets. I love that LEGO gave us all sorts of oddities, and this power pack, well, it's certainly one of them. But you can't deny just how pretty that chrome Hao looks. And hey, maybe one day you can complete the shiny Hao collection and obtain a rare 14 karat gold Hao. I wish I had one myself, that would be a dream come true. But if you want to use the silver Hao in one of your own LEGO creations, well, you could do something like Cody Avery has done here on his mock, Haham the Mask Smith. Using the silver Hao as the piece that this mask smith is working on, I think that's really smart. It's just a really clever way to display that mask. But it also feels like the perfect choice for something that a blacksmith would be crafting. Why not give them something incredibly beautiful and they're making their magnum opus? It's a great idea. If you don't want to use it like that though, you could do something like Archon Gen 1 built by King Marshy. Now this character looks so regal, so strong and so powerful, so giving them a rare and shiny mask, it's kind of the perfect fit for a powerhouse like this. It's also interesting to note that this character has a big old hammer as their weapon, and the previous mock had a hammer as well. I guess hammers just go really well with this mask. Or finally, you could do something like Unijob L has done on their mock Tower of Rock Raiders. So we've got the chrome Rock Raiders drill piece, we've also got some very small chrome daggers there on the legs, and that all ties in perfectly with this mask. And suddenly you're able to build with chrome silver as a colour within the colour scheme. So yeah, there are other chrome pieces out there that exist. They aren't always cheap, unfortunately. But hey, if you have a few in your collection, why not build a mock that uses a bunch of chrome? And that chrome How is the perfect addition. Simply gorgeous. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some weird and rare oddities that LEGO produced. Stay tuned for more obscure, strange, rare and expensive LEGO history coming your way soon. Happy collecting, guys. Bye for now.